remember how I've said that sometimes doing these rants I run the stories on occasion that are just plain weird? Well, I've got another one for you. There's a small town in New Brunswick called Lyle, and their elementary school is no longer allowed to sing O Canada every morning. When I first heard about this, I thought it was one of those weird hoaxes I sometimes get in email, but apparently this is really going on. According to the principal who made this decision, a lot of parents apparently didn't want their kids singing it every day.
Shit the fuck!
Now, since this will probably lead to a lot of very ignorant comments, let me start by saying I think nationalism is very overrated. One reason is that it's just a step or two below fanaticism and racism. Just ask any Jew who lived in Europe in the 1930s. The other reason is that pretty much every country on the planet thinks that's the best one, yet any critical look at the world around you will show you that at least one other country has a god better than yours. In any case, as my Christmas episode made very clear, I'm not one of those who thinks that just because a group is of the majority, they have the right to force beliefs upon the rest of the population. That being said, the idea of dropping the national anthem from a grade school just because apparently some people have a problem with it being sung is a little bit weird to me. I should point out that the exact source of the complaint has been very vague in the press, but I'm going to guess for the moment that this is being brought up by, or at least blamed on, some recent immigrants. If that's the case, I must ask, if you have a problem with your new neighbors singing with pride about the place you apparently chose to live in, why are you there in the first place? It'd be kind of like me moving to the Bible Belt and demanding that all the churches be closed. It's pompous, it's childish, and all it does is cause unnecessary problems. We all need to learn to put up with each other to some extent in order to survive. It's a fact of life. Ironically, something that's usually expected of kids at school. The really goofy thing about this, at least to me, is that even if you have some sort of moral issue with singing the national anthem, dropping it is complete overkill. When I was a kid, I hardly ever sang the national anthem either, but that was just because I hate singing in public. But 9 times out of 10, other people aren't really that picky about whether or not you actually sing the anthem so much as whether or not you stand and respect it. So why is that so much to ask? If nothing else, you can use that time to reflect on and be thankful for the life and freedom that you have. Enough said.